Bruno's 14th opponent, the experienced old pro Eddie Neilson from Swindon. Pro boxer for 11 years. Oh, it is over in the first 10 seconds. Well, he was always a bit vulnerable, but not usually that early in a fight. And Bruno's going for a very quick win indeed here. Now, can Neilson weather this? He said he could take anything that Bruno threw, but he can't. 30 seconds on the clock. Sid Nathan counting into his ear. Up at 8. And it's going to be all over in the first. Joe Bugner took 5 rounds to beat Neilson. Never had him down like this. Neilson's up quickly. Sid Nathan looks at him. On you go. Still not a minute on the clock. Well, this is altogether an amazing performance by Bruno. Completely overwhelmed his man, smothered him with punches, never given him a chance. And the big southpaw from Swindon, with 35 fights behind him, doesn't know where he is or what's hitting him. Now, can he survive? Still not halfway through the first. Gary Lawless said he didn't feel too sure about letting Frank Bruno go against his first pro southpaw opponent, but hasn't done too badly so far. There's some blood coming from somewhere. Must be Neilson, surely. May well be his right eye, and that's the one that Bugner stopped him with. 2 minutes gone. And Neilson has been allowed back in. And Neilson's right eye is certainly damaged. Bruno trying to take his time now. The early storm has blown itself out. And Neilson's right eye is going to give him real trouble. This is the one that Bugner opened up and that stopped Neilson in the 5th round. And now we're coming to the end of the first against Bruno, and it's done again. Well, Neilson survived it. Round 2. 21-year-old Bruno, 32-year-old Neilson, and Neilson with that vulnerable right eye, damaged, cut. Neilson 15 stone 9, a pound and a half heavier than Bruno. Well, Neilson in his heyday put a few people away, but he was always a bit vulnerable himself to the big punch. Never fought for the British title. Retired from the ring, made a comeback last year after 3 years out. And Bugner's the only man who's beaten him so far in the comeback. Done a good job on the eye, it's not bleeding. Bruno moving well and mixing his punches well. And Neilson's bobbing head, a constant target for those Bruno bombs. 2 rounds he's got through. And you can't help feeling that that might be the thing that beats Neilson in the end.
Seconds out, round 3.
Bruno upright, a giant. Neilson a big man, but crouching over and taken with a right hand early in the third. And he looks to his corner, his eye's gone, and Sid Nathan says that'll be enough. And there's a tremendous cut appeared above Neilson's right eye. All over. Third round, 2 rounds faster than Joe Bugner managed it. Bugner was here to see it. Bruno does it again, 14 in a row. Well, that was a bombing right hand early in the third that brought that about in the first 20 seconds or so. And that not only put him down, but that created a terrible split above Neilson's right eye. Frank, well done. Number 14.
Yeah.
Don't last too long, do they?
No, he was a hard customer, Eddie Neilson. You know, he could bang and he's pretty experienced, and you know, he's a good opponent for me.
You looked as though you might have him over in the first minute.
Yeah, I thought I might have, but you know, the fight game's a very strange game. You know, anything could happen.
You don't have to tell me that. I've been watching it a long time. No, it was a good win in the end, wasn't it? You slowed down a bit and took your time.
Well, I slowed down because I went like a flyweight at the first round. I had to pace myself and try to rock a little bit of rhythm and everything, but I thank God I won, Harry.
Would you like to see what you did in the final round there?
Yeah.
Just have a look at our monitor and we'll show it to you again. This is that tremendous right hand.
Yeah, he split his eye open.
It did, yeah. Not only put him down, but it did the eye.
Right.
You must have been, you knew all about that eye in the first place. I mean,
well, I knew about the eye, and I knew, you know, he was a tough opponent, so I wanted to destroy him, but I went a bit too hasty at first, but I thank God I destroyed him.
Joe Bugner was here tonight.
Yeah.
What do you think he thought of it?
He's saying 2 rounds and I'm saying 5 rounds.